Hello, hello. We are live again. Welcome to this live stream for today, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We got a couple people jumping on board. We'll let the YouTube algorithm do its thing, as always. This is your stimulus check update for today. Put something in the chat here. 4 people watching. Hello, hello. If you are just tuning in, make sure you do smash the like button. It would help with the YouTube algorithm. 8 people watching right now. Hello, how are you? Let me know down below in the chat where you're tuning in from. 14 people watching right now. If you're first tuning in, do go ahead and smash the like button. I would appreciate that. How about the YouTube algorithm? We'll get some more people on board here. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. This is your stimulus check update for today. 20 people watching. And we do have to address yesterday's video because something happened with yesterday's video, and it seems like YouTube is trying to stop us. They're trying to censor, perhaps. A little bit of censoring. If you notice, yesterday's video actually got much less than normal views, and it was a bit controversial. I don't normally get too opinionated on the channel, but it was a bit controversial, I will admit, yesterday's video, and it got a fraction of the views that we normally get. And YouTube told me that they're limiting the video. They're actually limiting the reach and the monetization of it because it's too controversial, too opinionated. But we don't want YouTube to stop us. We don't want any censorship. So that's quite important. So you can support that video by also like that video if you'd like, but not so good, not so good. We're speaking about Cuomo and his actions and why he should be held accountable. But YouTube is trying to censor that content, so not very good, not very good. We do have a lot of people jumping on board. If you're first tuning in, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. I would appreciate that. Hello, Dale from Alabama. Hello, Matthew. He has not gotten his stimulus check yet. We will be talking all about stimulus in this video. Hello, Kyle. He got his stimulus. And well, I'm a bit young there, Kyle, so it wouldn't be directly under my name. I'm still very young. But hello, James. James did not get his stimulus check yet. He's on disability. We will be addressing stimulus, of course, in this update. If you're first tuning in, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. Get some more people on board. We got a few people right here. Hello, Ebony. What happens? I assume maybe she's talking about when we were discussing yesterday's video where YouTube was actually trying to stop us. They're trying to censor us. So that wasn't very good because it got a fraction of the views, and that's not so nice. So if you want to support that video from yesterday, make sure you do go like that video. It will support it and boost it out to more people. We don't want any censorship on this channel. Dale has not gotten his stimulus check yet, so I think we do have enough people watching right now. Jennifer has not gotten her check either. Hello, hello. We have a few more people jumping on board right now. We are live today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do enjoy your St. Patrick's Day today. Hello, Bobby. He has not received his either. That is okay. That is okay. So I think we should dive right in. Let's get started. So the IRS has sent out tens and tens of millions of stimulus checks, so far worth $242 billion, according to the Treasury. And these checks are, of course, part of the $1.9 trillion stimulus package, the latest iteration of stimulus. The first batch of payments were sent by direct deposit. Some recipients have started to receive the checks as early as this past weekend, according to anecdotal evidence and as well as the government agency. The checks began processing on March 12th, and some Americans have already seen the deposits pending prior to today's official payment day. Today is the day in which the payment will settle. If it is currently pending in your account, today is the day it should be settled or will settle. And the Treasury has also said it has mailed out about 150,000 physical checks worth about $442 million as part of the first wave of disbursements. And they're being sent out in large amounts. And the first batch of payments were mostly sent by direct deposit. And now they are going to start sending out the physical payments. They've already done so, and more physical checks and debit cards are to come, so that is coming. The government had said that the first batch of payments was sent primarily to eligible taxpayers who had provided their direct deposit information on their 2019 or 2020 tax returns. So those are the people that get prioritized. That's essentially the hierarchy of prioritization under the new stimulus bill and under stimulus in general. The full $1,400 payments, again, are going to individuals with adjusted gross incomes of up to $75,000 and heads of households that make up to $112,500, and married couples filing jointly with annual incomes up to $150,000. Now, the difference between this check, as we've discussed, is that the phase out is much faster. So the cutoff completely is at $80,000 for individuals. We got a ton of people chatting right now. Kyle received the $600 check March 3rd and $1,400 on March 17th. Okay, so I guess he just received the $600 just recently. That's quite surprising. I would imagine it would have taken much longer. Barbara has not gotten it. Ebony has not gotten it. Teresa has not gotten it. Jennifer doesn't even say pending. Maximum 5408 got his or her $1,400 stimulus check this morning from direct deposit. One of the people with SSI and SSDI get their checks. Well, if you already have your direct deposit information already registered with the IRS, then you could expect those checks to come very, very soon. But if you receive your Social Security benefits through a debit card, or perhaps you receive them by checks, physical checks in the mail, it will take much longer. It will definitely take much longer because so far the IRS has only sent out about six figures in digits as far as the actual quantity of checks, as far as stimulus checks. So a fraction compared to what has already been sent out. There's so far already been sent out 90 million direct deposits, and just saying only about 150,000 direct deposits, or rather physical checks, have been sent by mail. Kyle, the stimulus checks have not been received yet, not just yet, so probably today. Rick, Direct Express has of yet not posted any payments to SSDI. So Direct Express, if you have your direct deposit information registered with the IRS, that is the method in which you would receive it. But if you receive your benefits onto that card, you should be receiving your stimulus check right onto the Direct Express card. That is what I had previously researched, and wanted to get a clear answer for you guys on that one. There's also a lot of anger going on with the big banks like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo. And for example, Wells Fargo customers are expecting a $1,400 stimulus check on Wednesday today, but are instead getting an unresponsive app. According to Down Detector, it shows over 6,000 customers reported issues by 6:41 a.m. just a short time later. That skyrocketed to over 12,000 reports nationwide, including the San Francisco Bay Area. However, the reports indicated the issue is resolving for users, as it plummeted to just under 900 reports by 9:30 a.m. The problems are entirely with online and mobile banking. So if you have the Wells Fargo app, let me know down below in the comments if you happen to use Wells Fargo, if you've had any trouble, if you run into any issues with receiving your stimulus check or the pending status of your stimulus check. Wells Fargo had to put out a statement on Twitter saying, "We apologize to our customers who may be experiencing an issue with our online banking. Thanks for your patience while we research this issue. If you are impacted, please check back here for updates." Let's check now. Let's go back to the chat here. I see we got some more. So yes, the stimulus checks on the card, we will just want to clarify there when we can expect that. That was for the first, or rather the second stimulus check. So the IRS, it still has not sent out too many additional physical checks. It's mostly just been the direct deposit so far. So far, we know that the IRS has only mailed an additional $150,000 and 90 million direct deposits. So very, very few physical checks. That number should be much, much higher in the coming days and weeks. Again, under the first stimulus check and the second stimulus check, it did take several weeks for Americans to start receiving the physical checks in the mail. So the direct deposits would be completed and prioritized first, and then those physical checks would definitely take several weeks to start sending out, because that's how it happened with the first and the second stimulus check. So I would not expect the physical checks in the mail for at least another few weeks. Direct Express cards will be late with payments. It is definitely possible. There certainly could be a lot of issues and glitches, especially because the IRS is processing right now the 2020 tax returns. So that is something to keep in mind, that they are inundated with 2020 tax returns, and that's also going to delay things and obstruct the process a bit more this time around. Always got my direct deposit. So yes, Teresa, that's a good point that you bring up. You could have received the first two stimulus checks via direct deposit, and even if nothing changed, even if no bank account information changed, even if your address didn't change, it's actually possible that you would receive the third stimulus check by physical check or card in the mail. So that is a possibility, and the IRS has iterated that prior and has reiterated that again and again. The $300 jobless unemployment boost also is being implemented because remember, the unemployment benefits expired on March 14th. So perhaps if you went to actually claim your benefits for this week, if you're on unemployment, you actually might have seen something that said that we're waiting for federal action and more federal word. Basically, they're just referring to the stimulus package. And so the unemployment benefits under the second round of stimulus, the $900 billion stimulus bill, have already expired, and they have been expired. And now we're on to the $300 benefits. It's not 400, it's 300 for this round of stimulus. So that is something to also consider. That will be implemented. So it has been implemented. Therefore, if you did claim your benefits, do expect your benefits to come for the benefit week of this week. Dependents of all age, again, are receiving stimulus checks. So no matter when you're under 16 or 17, it doesn't matter if you're over 16 or 17. If you're an adult dependent, if you're a senior, you will receive your stimulus check as a dependent because all dependents will receive stimulus checks under this bill. You can also check the status of your third stimulus payment by using the Get My Payment tool by the IRS. And there's also going to be $20 billion into the COVID-19 vaccination effort, $25 billion into rental and utility assistance, $350 billion into state, local, and tribal relief. And the unemployment benefits, by the way, do expire on September 6th. So not a large extension from the first round of, or rather the first version of the stimulus bill from the House, where they had extended it just to the end of August. The Senate version of the bill only extended it about a week, and that would be until September 6th. So but roughly the same amount of time frame there. First came by direct deposit, second came with my tax return, third came with the direct deposit. So I assume, Kyle, what you're basically referring to is that you had to file your tax return for 2020 with the tax credit already on there. You claimed your $600 stimulus check on your tax return, and that's how you received it so recently, is because you claimed it on your 2020 tax return, which I'm sure many Americans have had to do because some still have not received their stimulus check yet. Third came a direct deposit. So yeah, that would probably make sense. The first came a direct deposit. I'm curious why you did not receive the second one. I'm curious why that didn't come by direct deposit either. Could have been a glitch, could have been something missing in the systems, or maybe you did have a change in something, whether it was your income, your bank account information, or your address, that could have triggered why you did not receive the second one via direct deposit, and you had to do it on your tax return. Right, so Julie, yes, that if you are receiving your benefits via direct deposit, you will receive them very, very promptly, probably by the end of this week. You would have received your benefits, or rather your stimulus check already if you receive your Social Security benefits via direct deposit. But if you receive them in the mail via paper check or onto your card, then it will take several weeks probably for you to get your stimulus check because the IRS has only sent out $150,000 or 150,000 physical checks, not a direct deposit. So that is what we're learning right now. About 100 million checks sent, which is very substantial in just such a short period of time. Direct deposit is an easy way to reach many Americans and provide direct relief to Americans. So that is why so many tens of millions of checks have already been sent. It is a very easy, fast way for the IRS to reach Americans and provide direct relief. So that is substantial. It is good news. Many people will be receiving the green today because in light of St. Patrick's Day, you're going to be receiving the green today if it's been pending, or if you're still waiting for it to appear on your bank account today, you probably could see that appear. Kyle's on SSDI with the direct deposit. I don't know what happens. I don't either. It is something the IRS had originally said as well regarding the second stimulus. So we're going back to the second stimulus, that it is possible that even if you receive the first round via direct deposit, it is possible that you could receive the second one through another method, and perhaps you just weren't reached. You were not in that list. You were not in any specific category, and you had to actually file either an amended tax return if you already had filed your taxes, or you had to actually claim the stimulus check on your tax return for 2020. If you're first tuning in, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. I would appreciate that if you're first tuning in right now. We got some more viewers going on here. So that is what we've been learning, and stimulus checks are going out. Well, the process does seem to be rather smooth. Nice, easy process there. Very little issues other than private issues, corporate issues such as Wells Fargo or JP Morgan, specific banks. Actually, perhaps there's some delays there. But other than that, in regards to the government and the government's ability and their actions, the process has been very smooth and quite streamlined. So that is good to hear that we really haven't had too many issues. Now, if you have not received it yet, it is still rather early. The IRS actually has until the end of 2021 to send out your stimulus check under the new legislation, as opposed to the second round where there was such a very small deadline. They had just a matter of a few weeks. Cryptocurrency going up today. Let's check what Bitcoin is doing right now. I'm curious. Checked it earlier this morning. It didn't seem... Yeah, so it was about the same from last night there. We recently hit over 60,000. Took a little dip there. All based on emotion, in my opinion. I don't believe there was something that would really constitute a substantial price like that. You can argue about that all you want, but I do believe it is solely based on FOMO and emotion as far as anything revolutionary with crypto. Eva has gotten, she does get SSI and SSDI, but no check. So again, if you receive those benefits via direct deposit, do expect them soon. But if you receive those benefits via a paper check in the mail or a debit card, then that's probably going to take at least another few weeks to come, because the IRS is still prioritizing direct deposit specifically, and not just direct deposit, but people that already have their bank account information already registered. So there's people that might have received the first or second round, and what happened was they had a change of bank account information. That's certainly possible, and that's why they still have not received the third check. But that's what we're learning, and that's what we know so far. We will be updating you guys every step of the way as far as what the IRS says, and we're still waiting for the IRS to also come out and say something regarding the unemployment benefits and that tax break. That is something that we're still waiting to hear, and I'm curious about that as well. I'm very curious about what's going to happen with that, because our millions and millions of people are going to have to file an amended tax return. That would create probably a lot of trouble. Hopefully the IRS can handle something like that, in addition to sending out stimulus checks. So that could also create delays as well, but we will wait to hear more on what the IRS says in regards to the tax break for unemployment benefits for $10,200 worth of them. But that does wrap up today's update. I do hope you enjoy your day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you did enjoy this video, make sure, as always, you do smash the like button. Also, make sure you are subscribed. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video or go live. And if you'd like to get some free stocks, all of me, all free, use my links down below in the description. When you sign up with Robinhood and or Webull, you actually get some free stocks, all on me, all free. Use my links down below. I do look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care for now.